All right. You see the title, don't you? Mm-hmm. Let that marinate for a minute. See that? There you go. You know what I'm saying? See what it says. NASA simulated a terrifying scenario of attempting to stop an asteroid from hitting Earth, but in process breaking off a fragment that hurls towards New York and forces an evacuation the entire city. In an exercise at April's Planetary Defense Command, participants from NASA and Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, and other federal agencies were given 8 years to try to stop an asteroid from hitting the Earth. But when NASA and space agencies around the world came together to deflect the asteroid, they caused a chunk of it to split off. During the simulation, 500 to 850 foot wide, 140 to 260 meter asteroid was on course to hit the Earth near Denver, Colorado, when the space agency deflected it using kinetic impactors, a type of fast-moving spacecraft designed specifically to knock asteroids off course. However, that deflection resulted in 165 to 260 foot, 500 to 80 meter fragment breaking off the asteroid. This then ended up on a certain collision course with Earth, and scientists were forced to watch from the ground to try and figure out where it would hit the planet. They learned 10 days before it hit that it was headed for New York City, and that will come into the atmosphere at 43,000 miles per hour, 19 kilometers per second. There it is, look at that. This their simulation. Why are they simulating? They've been doing it for 8 years. Come on, man. This would produce a large fireball, or megabolide. Can't get that one. And will release between 5 and 20 megatons of energy on impact. For comparison, the nuclear bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki combined created 0.04 megatons of energy. Those involved in the simulation determined that the only way to keep people safe was to evacuate the entire city of New York, USA Today reported. NASA says the risk of such a disaster is low, but they need, look, he said but twice, nobody edits this shit, but they need to be prepared. NASA said that the simulation is designed to help key decision-making practices from a real asteroid impact, but reassured people that currently there is no known asteroid within a significant probability of impacting Earth in the next century. Paul Chaldas, and I probably butchered that, the director of NASA, fuck him, Center for Near-Earth Object Study, and the author of this simulation said, we need to challenge ourselves and ask the tough questions. He said that a scenario where an asteroid hit a major city was unlikely, that an asteroid that hits Earth would likely hit the ocean. This motherfucker said that NASA each day we ask, what if? Yeah, y'all know what time it is. It said you don't learn anything if you don't study the worst possible case each day. FEMA also said that such simulations are important to help an agency be prepared for major disasters. Leviticus Lewis from FEMA Response Operation Division said, what's his name? Is his name Leviticus? Oh man. Leviticus Lewis from FEMA Response Operation Division said, bringing together the disaster management community and the scientific community is critical to preparing for a potential asteroid impact in the future. NASA is taking the threat of an asteroid impact seriously. NASA Administrator John Bridgestein, we got a Steen, told the conference that people need to take the idea that an asteroid could crash into the Earth more seriously. He said that people often dismiss it because of the giggle factor or scientific theories that seem too ridiculous to be likely. But he said that the risk was real, even if people tend to think of Hollywood films when they consider the possibilities. He said, we have to make sure that people understand that this is not about Hollywood. It's not about movies. This is about ultimately protecting the only planet we know right now to host life, and that it is planet Earth, he said. NASA and the other agencies around the world scan the sky for near Earth objects. See that? Dumbasses. Near Earth objects, NEOs, like asteroid and comets. It says that the real work preparing for an impact goes on mostly out of the public's eye. Yeah, because y'all just watching the sky because y'all know the Lord's coming back, and y'all, I don't know what y'all doing, but y'all must have had to come out with this story. Because, I mean, why would you even come out with this if you didn't get, somebody that was gonna leak it anyways? Y'all just try to come out and save face. Y'all ain't worried about no damn asteroid. Y'all worried about the Lord, and He's coming. You better believe that. Just like that, right there. See that? Y'all think it's a damn joke. Look at this up here. One student dead and at least 7 injured in Colorado school shooting. God damn. 15 minutes ago.
And we are back with live pictures from Colorado.
I'm going to let it play. Copyright, motherfucker. This is entertainment.
And we are back with live pictures from Colorado.
This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Don't get it twisted. Don't fuck with my video.
Well, we now know that a total of 8 people have been injured in a school shooting south of Denver. There was not a school resource officer assigned to the school, but we are told, officials say, that there was one in the area, and that officer quickly arrived on the scene. Moments ago, investigators described what happened when the officer arrived.
There did seem to be some struggle going on when they got there with someone from the school. We don't know if that's students or security or officers.
Can you give an estimate on possibly how many shots were fired?
I don't know how many, but I do know there were a number of shots fired as officers were arriving at the school. They could still hear gunshots, and as they were entering the school.
And we do not know the condition of any of the victims. 2 suspects have been taken into custody. And again, we do not know the exact extent of the injuries. President Trump has been briefed on the situation. He is monitoring it, as are we. We will post any new information on air and online. Diana?
Why you do that, Esau? What the fuck? Back to that story. Some more bullshit. So all you do is fuck around, man. All you do is fuck around, man. Damn. One dead. If it's even fucking true. And if it is, you a bitch, Esau. Just want to let you know that right now. Shalom.